So for the grill today, I have the flat protective enamel. That's what I'm using for the color. This is the primer, of course. And then for the clear coat at the end, I wanted to go with the satin. I didn't want it to be too shiny. And then of course tape it off. This is the sandpaper. It said 400 or 300 to 400 grit. This is all they had at Home Depot. I don't have that much newspaper to block everything else off. So I'm gonna use some normal paper later. Start off everything by rubbing it with a little ISO, whatever the heck, alcohol. Rub it before and after sanding. Make sure to get in here too. After wiping it down a good amount, then we start with the part that's most likely gonna take the longest time, but we're gonna sand it down. I've seen videos prior to doing this and they've always done it across. Not all the chrome has to come off, right? It just has to be flat. This is my technique, if you're wondering. I'm pushing it at the same time as dragging it because the top has these little breaking parts, so it kind of pushes it off at the same time. So when you're taping it off, slide it under and lay it down. When you're taping the top, it's a little bit different since you can't really put it under there. You put it as close as you can to the edge. Okay, so once you get it all taped up around, you're gonna want to start covering just a little bit around it with some newspaper, just like that, so you can spray it without having to worry. Finish the newspaper. Okay, now that it's all sanded, I didn't sand this too much because I kind of wanted it to still be a little bit shiny. But so you blow it, wipe it down, then we hit it again with some ISO, whatever the heck. Wipe it all down. Get it nice and clean. We don't want that dust under the paint. Make sure to get in there too, especially the emblem. All right, so now it's sanded. Alcohol is nice and smooth, feels clean. Got the newspaper cover and everything. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 layers of this. I'm gonna spray from pretty far back. I don't want it to get on my radiator, so as you can see, it's already changing. Make sure to get the corners good. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be nice. All right, so I have to remember on the first layer not to spray too much or else it's gonna be dripping. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna put the black over it and then we'll move on. So I'm using flat and then satin enamel, so let's see. I'm gonna spray it at a down angle so it doesn't go in the radiator. First coat, pretty hectic. Let's see what it looks like when it dries and then we'll put a couple more on. Okay, so I did about 3 coats of black on there. Now it's the satin clear. Set about 3 coats of this too. Make sure to get all the corners and then let it sit. Before my last spray of clear coat, I put more of the, where'd it go? More of the ISO, whatever, alcohol, wipe it down. All right, finished product. Looks pretty good.